Make Argentina great again. So there is a red wave or right wing wave in Argentina after many, many decades of leftist ideologies. So this guy, he's named El Loco, the madman, Javier Milei. He is a Trump of Argentina, he's being dubbed, because he is a libertarian. He's all about limiting government and bringing Argentina to a economic powerhouse that it used to be in the past. Now it's not because a lot of corruption in the government, led more recently by Christina Kirchner, has basically taken money out of the coffers, billions of dollars with her cronies, and cronyism does not work, and it's something unfortunately that's been plaguing Latin America for many decades, and it just doesn't work. And then you have Argentina that was really hurt by the military regime of the 70s and 80s, in which it killed upwards of 30,000 of its own people. That was a very fascist regime. Although they might have had some right-leaning ideology, it was not really freedom-loving or libertarian in any way, not in the way that Javier Milei is trying to put the government in. So he wants to use the American dollar as the form of currency, because with inflation at 140% in Argentina, there isn't really a lot of options that Argentinians have. People are desperate, just like people in Venezuela are desperate. There's a reason why people are voting for somebody like this, even if it goes against their better judgment. They're thinking that, similar to how it was in 2016 in the United States, they wanted to drain the swamp like the United States as they want to do in Argentina. And there's going to be a lot of obstacles, but with this guy's tenacity, his wild nature, I think he's really able to maybe pull this off. Well, hopefully, because Argentina's really been having a hard time, and maybe this will bring more of a free market idea into the economy and deal more with the Western countries, because a lot of people do not want to invest in Argentina, because you invest your money into this and then your money gets lost in the inflation bubble that is currently happening, and with the central bank just not doing well at all. A lot of these economists, these Keynesian economists, just believe that spending is going to turn things around, but it's not. And whether or not using the United States dollar as a form of currency is really going to help, I mean, that remains to be seen. I'm not really sure if that's really going to be the solution here, but I will definitely keep an eye on this to see how that goes. But with Bolsonaro in Brazil, he's congratulated him too, because he's a right-leaning Trump kind of figure as well. And there are people that he's a polarizing figure as well, so just like Milei is. But hopefully Milei will do a better job than Bolsonaro and bring about a different kind of culture in Argentina, a culture in which conservative viewpoints can be communicated in, just like we are doing in this podcast, and as well as other people. There's not really a whole lot of voices in Argentina in the international community, because their main trading partners are with Russia and China and Brazil. I mean, hopefully they can be more internationally recognized with this. But I think it's really good to get the Christina Kirchner regime out of there, because I'm not sure if you know, but I highly recommend looking at the Netflix special talking about Christina Kirchner and her corruption and collusion with the Iranian regime, in which she had indirectly been involved in the killing of upwards of 800 Jews in Argentina. So not a lot of people know about this. I mean, she's kind of like a Hillary Clinton parallel, like in the United States. She has been responsible for the deaths of many reporters and whistleblowers that would choose or dare to speak out against her. And it is pretty scary what kind of power some of these people in these corrupt governments have. So hopefully transparency will happen, and that Javier will go about this in a very transparent manner and doesn't get caught up and tricked like Trump did and didn't drain the swamp, but actually got completely taken over by the corrupt people that were in the government that he was trying to get rid of in the first place. Wow, look at this guy. If you see these videos, he is wild. He actually is apparently a good Mick Jagger in the Rolling Stones cover band. And I highly recommend looking at Rock Nacional. It's rock and roll of Argentina. There's really a lot of great classics over there, a lot of great cultural things from Argentina. I think a lot of Americans can be more privy to, including the food, culture, architecture. I mean, there's a lot of really great things of Argentina. But with that said, I think you should look at these videos. They're hilarious. This guy is he's really audacious. He's tenacious. He's really the kind of person I think is needed right now to rustle a few feathers, so to speak.
Al zurdo de mierda no le podés dar ni un milímetro.
Pero ¿me podés definir zurdo de mierda? Que no
Todos
lo
los que,
entiendo?
digamos, los colectivistas, los que ponen, digamos, o sea, esa idea... A ver,
¿Por qué le pones de mierda, digamos?
Porque son una mierda. O sea,
Pero vos mezclás-
no,
pero
pero
eso-
es que
eso
si
es
pensás,
pero
si
eso
pensás
es
distinto te van a aniquilar. Ese es el punto. Es decir, vos al zurdo no le podés dar un milímetro, porque le das un milímetro y lo toma para destrozarte. Es decir, digamos, o sea, vos no podés negociar con el zurdo. No se negocia. No se negocia con esa mierda, no se negocia porque te van a llevar puesto. Si tienen un golpeador que caga trompadas a la mujer, digamos, si es de ellos, ¿me entendés? Se pone el pañuelito verde y grita todo el tiempo contra el neoliberalismo, lo ocultan. ¿Me entendés? O sea, si de repente hay alguien que acosó a un periodista que acosa a otra periodista, lo ocultan. Es decir, a todos los de ellos lo ocultan. Todas esas aberraciones la ocultan. Ahora, si vos estás del otro lado, a vos te van a estropear, te van a matar, te van a dar con lo que sea. No les importa arruinarte la vida. ¿Por qué? Porque no pensás como ellos. Y ¿sabes qué es lo bueno de todo esto? Hay algo bueno en todo esto. Porque como el error es humano, como todos nos podemos equivocar, ¿sabes qué nos obligan? Nos obligan a ser mejores. Y como estamos siendo tan mejores que ellos, como los estamos aplastando en la batalla cultural, los estamos pasando de arriba, porque no solo le ganamos en lo productivo, somos superiores moralmente, somos superiores estéticamente, somos mejores en todo. Y les duele, les duele. Entonces, como no pueden pelear con las herramientas legítimas, se apalancan en el aparato represivo del Estado, poniendo torres de guita para hacernos mierda. Y aún así no pueden, tuvieron que bajar la nota, ¿Me entendés? Que están perdiendo, están desesperados, están perdiendo la batalla cultural, los zurdos de mierda, por primera vez se ven acorralados, los zurdos de mierda.
With that said, if you have any other comments, be sure to comment below, and then don't forget to subscribe because I have more videos to come.